Hello, my name is Gina Juco with Aurora and the Donor Family Aftercare Program. And the reason that we are sending this video out is so that we can share our mindfulness and grief yoga support with our families. So we started our platform for mindfulness and grief yoga almost a year ago, this coming October. And since Corona, we have stopped meeting since March, of course. And so here is just another option, another way to process your grief. As you know, during the time of grief, everything is thrown out of whack. The stress that the body is under, all the physical and emotional effects that grief has on our body is amazing. And so one of the things that can benefit during this time is different parts of yoga. So why grief yoga? So the three most important elements that I bring to the practice for the grieving individual is breath, stillness, meditation, and also movement. So in this platform, we will focus on only moving in a chair. However, if you are new to any type of physical exercise or have any limitations, listen to your body first, speak with your physician before you start anything new. But the main focus is to find kind of a rhythm between all three: the breath, the stillness, and the movement. And working those three elements will help relieve some of the stress that is associated with grief. So, as you have probably noticed, as your mind is trying to grasp this new reality, or just the reality in general, no matter when it has happened, but the death of your loved one. So your mind is still trying to develop that this is the new reality. However, the heart is still broken and very sad. So it's almost like a battle between the heart and the mind. And so being still, being aware of what's going on internally, and also being kind to yourself are other elements to the grief yoga. So just to get started, go ahead and just softly close your eyes, lower your gaze, whatever feels comfortable for you. And we're just going to focus on the breath now. So just find a comfortable position in your chair. Feet are, if you want to toss your shoes off and have some bare feet, you can, you'll feel more grounded. So have your feet on the floor. So if you need to add something like a blanket or a pillow underneath your feet so you can reach the floor, you can do that now. And just find a comfortable position in your chair, seated with the spine straight, and your hands just resting on your legs, up on your upper thighs. And so just closing your eyes, we're going to inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. So as you inhale, I want you to recognize the natural pause at the top of your inhale. And then once you've completed the inhale, then slowly exhale through your nose, finding that natural pause at the bottom of your exhale. And take some breaths here, just becoming aware of the sensations that your body is giving to you today. Listening to your heart and also to your mind. As you're breathing, just slowly inhale and slowly exhale. The breathing can also guide you through a meditation. When you close your eyes and you try to quiet your mind, you sometimes will notice that that's very difficult to do. I agree. It's very difficult to quiet our mind. But if you try to focus the eyes on the back of the eyelids, that will help bring stillness to the mind. So, and if your mind starts to wander, that's okay. That happens. We're human. We can't help it. So just give yourself a break, let it wander, and then send it gently back with your breath. Inhaling and exhaling. On your inhale, you might notice that you straighten even more. And then on your exhale, you soften, just sending that breath out. A couple more breaths here. And just continue to breathe normally. Um, and just remember, again, when our mind starts to wander, sometimes when we get into a pattern of either fear or stress or anxiety, we forget about the breath. So just bring your awareness back when you are feeling a little extra anxious about something. Maybe there's a trigger that's happening, like a special holiday or an anniversary or a birthday, and you will notice the extra need to relieve some of these stress signals. So going back to the breath is an excellent way to do that. So next, I just wanted to add some movement to our practice today. And again, we're going to keep it simple because this might be new to a lot of people, and I want you to be safe. This is to benefit you, not to hinder anything. So we're just going to do some shoulder rolls to start with, and it's just bringing the shoulders up towards the ear and back down. And with your breath, so that's an inhale, exhale. Let your breath work with the movement. And move with your breath. Don't worry about me or anyone else and how they're moving. It's all about what you need today. One more back. And now we're going to reverse it and move it forward. We tend to hold a lot of stress in our neck and shoulders, and that is the same during the time of grief. A lot of stress in our neck and shoulders. So this is a good way to help just loosen up the neck, loosening up the shoulders, and breathing. And then next, we're going to focus on the neck. So here, we're just going to do some simple, small movements with the neck. Again, if you have any pain associated with the neck, any injuries, just be safe. Don't do anything that could cause issues or additional pain. So here I just want us to start with our chin down and just semicircles to each side. So we're going to go left and right with our breath. And then on your next circle over to the left. Hold it there and breathe. And then slowly to the middle and then over to the right. Breathing here. With your exhale, release any tension you might be holding. And then on your next exhale, back to center, and then bring in the head back forward. And now we're going to send our chin up to the ceiling, hands to prayer, and just a slight stretch, taking your fingertips under your chin. Breathing here. Eyes can remain closed. And then slowly bringing that back down to center. Now we're going to send our chin back down, but don't worry about the chin touching the chest. Just looking towards your knees. Go ahead and bring your arms up above, back behind, on the back of your head, right above where the head and neck meet. So don't put them down on your neck. We don't want that pressure on your neck, but we do want a little bit of a traction here with the hands. Breathing through your nose. If you feel comfortable, you can actually bring the elbows closer together here for an added stretch. If that's too much, just stay as you are. Releasing any tension with your exhale. And then slowly lifting your head back to center, releasing your hands down to your legs. And here we'll just take a big inhale, stretching the spine up, shoulders go up and back, and exhaling it out. On your next inhale, we're going to bring our arms above our head, feeling a stretch in the side body. You can spread your fingers wide, inhaling there, and then just slowly bringing them down on your exhale. Inhaling it up, and exhaling it down. And on our next inhale, we're going to leave them up, but I wanted you to focus on some circles with your wrist. And bend at the elbows if that feels more comfortable. And then opposite direction. Keeping the neck loose, breathing. And then one more big stretch up, and then sending those arms down. Good job. If you want to wiggle it out a little bit, noticing anything that you might still be holding tension in, do so now. And then once you come back to center, just close your eyes and breathe, recognizing any sensations that are new since you started your practice today. Sitting still in your grief is important, although very difficult. Give yourself time to breathe and to mourn during this time of grief. Going back to this video, using some of these exercises during stressful events, just as a daily practice, can be helpful. We are looking forward to either bringing you some additional videos in the near future, or hopefully even looking at starting some mindfulness and grief Zoom opportunities. So we will be following up with everyone. If you have any questions or would like to speak about this in more detail, you can reach us through email or direct phone call, and we look forward to hearing from you anytime.